right in San Juan, a little way from the crazy, making our way to Limitless Dance Company, where we are about to meet and greet a young man who was born to dance. He is the co-founder of Limitless Dance Company, and with his electrifying energy and unique style, he represents the new evolution of dance. His name is Antonio St. Vincent, but on stage, he is Rico Boss. Rico Boss, you have been dancing since you started walking. Tell us about your styles of dance.
My style of dance is Afrobeat, hip-hop, and dancehall. I prefer hip-hop, but I focus on Afrobeats because that is where everyone kind of know me from in Trinidad. And I wouldn't say I bring it in Trinidad, but when I started it, everybody else kind of follows. So I kind of focus on that as well. More the hip-hop, but I just stay on that lane because that's what everybody knows me for.
Who would you say is responsible for getting your career started?
Well, I must give credit to my mom because she always been there to push me and help me reach where I'm at right now.
Do you have a favorite dancer or dancers that you have admired over the years and have learned a lot from?
Yes, I have Les Twins. Well, Les Twins because they're from France. And I have Kinjas. That is a new group out that was on Willa Dance recently, so I admire them too.
I've noticed you have a lot of musicality in your dances. Why is that so important?
Musicality, it's important because it helps you be different from the rest of dancers. If everybody dancing to like boom, puta, boom, boom, pa, boom, puta, boom, boom, pa. It will have like instruments nobody wouldn't hear. And if you touch that, you're going to be different from everybody. So musicality is really important when you're dancing.
Locally, you have collaborated with several soca artists on stage and in their music videos. But given the opportunity to collaborate with an international artist, who will it be and why?
Definitely Chris Brown, because growing up watching him, he always been like, I will say, on top of his game, and he always working, and I would like to be around somebody like that because I am kind of the same. I don't know if it's making sense, but I like to see people work because that is what I like to do as well. I love what I do, and once I get a chance, it's Chris Brown all the way.
Tell us about Limitless Dance Company.
My dance company, it started off with me and one of my fellow dancers. I used to be in another group with, but he lived up by me, so I just call him a brother, right? So it started off with me and he. We always had the idea. We used to be like in talent shows and stuff, and we always had the idea, but we never do it because we always thought it was a lot of work now. So in being in the other group, we was coming up and we were saying that it's about time to really start our own thing because we have potential. So, and everybody used to be pushing us and telling us that, why you didn't start all your own group, boy? Start all your own group and don't follow nobody. Do what you like and start all your own group. So one day I was thinking about it and I called him and say, why? I feel it's time for you to start this, and that's how Limitless really started.
And you now have your own dance classes. How can one enroll?
One could enroll by messaging us on Facebook. We have our Facebook page, Limitless Dance Company. And you can message me on my page as well, on Rico Dancer. That is on Facebook. And on Instagram, you can message us on Limitless Dance Company as well. The same name. So Facebook and Instagram, same name.
What advice would you give a young struggling dancer?
I will say that if you're struggling in what you do, the most important thing you could do as a dancer is don't give up, because if you give up, you'll never be able to reach where you want to be in your dance career. So my advice is don't give up. Don't try to be nobody else. Of course, you'll look at somebody and like their style, but don't try to be nobody else, because if you be somebody else, how will you know who's you and how you could be different from that person? So my advice is just don't give up and don't try to be nobody else.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself traveling the world and sharing my God-gift talent, and that is about it, just inspiring others around me.
Well, Rico Boss, thank you so much for sharing your world with us, and all the best in your dance career. Remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. I'm Simply Heather. See you next time on Talking to the Stars. Bye for now. Next time on Talking to the Stars.
I do intend to raise hell.
Shalon, tell us, have you ever shared a stage with your father? And when was that?
Not officially, but there was this one time in mass camp where he was called to perform on a show. And he was on stage doing his thing, and he got into One Love. And this man said singing, and then all of a sudden, I called somebody, Shalon, come! And hand me the mic and said, take a boost. You know, and yeah, it was a moment. It wasn't that no official, it was a real small crowd, you know, but that's as much, yeah.